live YouTube stream in history, but I'm back. I don't know what all just happened there, and why that didn't work. So, but I'm here, and I'm gonna send another Telegram message to let folks know that I'm back. So just hang tight, and I've got you now, hopefully right on. That was so weird. Just bizarro. All right, let me go back and see if I can find the live so I can share it with the girls again on Telegram. Go back, please. Here we go. Sorry, ladies. Copy. This is going to be, it's not going to have, I don't even think it has a title on it. So it's not going to show as anything. Let's try again. Let me let the girls know on Telegram. So if you're not on my Telegram channel, this is how you can know minute by minute kind of what's going on, especially if something fails like that just did. Okay, but let's get back to it. I have this little doodad here. I think I'm gonna leave it square because I'm gonna decorate it. But that is glued on there now. Like, that's not going anywhere. I used the fabric glue and glued that on. My little fabric glue gun's right behind Babsy. So let's take this through the whole process. Like, I just want to see where my line of batting is. Actually, you know what I could do here, which would make a lot of sense. I'm going to remove this paper for a minute. I don't think you guys need it anymore. I just wanted you to be able to see those clips real easily. I'm going to grab my rotary cutter, and we're going to cut this we're going to try to cut this pretty straight. Oh my gosh, all my rulers I took out of this room last night because I had some friends over and we were going to do some crafting. Okay, I want them all to be the same. So you know, you can't see there the batting, but you can on all the other sides. So we're going to try to get them to match. And oh gosh, it's really tight right there. So we better go this way. Do I have one edge that's straight? Let's use this one as our straight edge. We'll base everything off of that. This one's pretty darn straight too. So I'm putting the clip on the line here. Oh man, and I hope you can see me. Girls, can you see me? Can you hear me? Let's check, let's check. Well, I don't know if anybody's going to join, but I'm going to keep going because that's what we're going to do. All right, this is going to be really tight right here, but I think I just have enough fabric to cover that. Get out of my way, thread. Why are you being a putz? Just stay over there, please. All right, Babsy to the rescue here on this one. That looks so crooked now. What did I end up doing? No, this is the side I haven't cut, I suppose. Yeah, I just cut that side. Right, so I want to cut this side. I'm going to go this way because I'm a righty, so I need my ruler to line up properly on the left so I can cut with my right. That is like, it actually budged when I tried to cut because it's so small. Okay, now stick with me here for a minute. We're going to do a decorative edge on this. I have blue. Oh, that's not straight at all. I have blue thread, which, you know, it's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. What the stinking stink is going on here? It is not straight, and that's going to irritate. And normally that would not irritate me, but that's going to irritate the heck out of me. Let's do it. Let's hope that Babsy is going to work for me. Let's change the stitch to 10 and hope she's going to work. Nope, she's jamming. Are you flipping kidding me, girls? Something's up. She's jammed. I can't even move this. I can't even move it forward. Yeah. Oh no, look at that. What? It was like 3 stitches. How did all of that happen in 3 stitches? What shy? I'm not going to swear. I'm going to be a good Gracie today. Why? That's all good. I'm going to check tension. That tension is really tight. I'm going to take the tension down a bit. Let's see if I don't know actually how to adjust the tension on this machine on the bottom. Let's change it on the top. Yeah, no, wait, I went the wrong way. No, I was going the right way, Gracie. I see what's going on here. I see as I'm wasting my thread. It's not even threaded properly. That's the problem. I can't. What is with this day? What is with this day? Oh my word. You ever have a day like this where just nothing? You're just not going to help me? You're just going to leave me hanging here? You're just going to make everything hard for me. Is that what the goal is? Make it hard on Gracie today. I mean, I sound like a whiner. I'm not trying to whine. It actually makes me laugh. Like, are you kidding me with this? It's not the end of the world, but sheesh Louise, what are we doing here? All right, now it is threaded properly. Holy schmoly, all for a couple of little clippies for my junk journal pages. I mean, oh, girls, one of you said to me the other day when I was working on that other machine and I couldn't get the ruffler going smoothly, and one of you said I would have thrown it out by now. And I thought, that's just not me. I kind of have like, it's not stubbornness, because I'm actually not a very stubborn person. I'm like easily swayed. Like you can totally bend my arm and fine. Like I don't care. Most things I don't really care about. But when it comes to accomplishing something, I do have a stick-to-itness about me that is probably more than most. I'm trying to get as close, as you can see, to the edge as possible here. Bear with me. This machine is so slow compared to the other one. It's so interesting when you have a couple of machines and you just get to know them. Get to know your machine. Get friendly with your machine and get to know her. This one we named Babsy after my mom, and she actually has her name on the back. My other machine has a name. I've had that dang machine for almost 20 years. She has a name, and it's Sybil, because she throws fits. That Sybil is from that movie. I think it's from a movie of a woman who is just a little unstable, and that's how I feel about my Pfaff. I have not named the newest machine though. The singer. We have not named her yet. All right, bear with me here. My thought here, scooch over there. What is under you? Pair of scissors. Oh, ish. I don't like the way that is. We're going to do that line again. I can't run it this way because of the clip. So I'm going to just have to eyeball and move it over. I'm going to move it over a tish here, right? Because that looks terrible. I moved it over like a whole ½ inch. Because I'm going to have to cut that all off, right? I'm having trouble with my my presser foot thing because it just, yeah, like I want to get that off there. Nobody wants that. You're back, ladies. Brenda, how are you, friend? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Janice. I don't know what happened there. This is a different machine. Shauna and I am fighting it. Isn't that funny? All right. That's just be ugly. So we're going to cut. We're going to cut it off. Now look at this cute little clip. Are you kidding me with this? We're going to cut this off a little more. You know, these can be, I'm going to get as tight to the stitching as I can. You can make these, I suppose, whatever shape you want, but I have a really fun idea for decorating this, I think, in my opinion. You tell me. You tell me how fun it is. Girls, what are you up to this weekend? Talk to me. Tell me what's happening in your world. I'm going to grab some supplies here. Hang tight. I'm going to grab some supplies. I bottled up all of my supplies. My girlfriends came over last night and we were going to do some crafting. We have a sorority, so once a month we get together just as a group of women and catch up with each other and chat and all this stuff. It's just girl time. So look at, I took every glue stick that I had because I thought we were going to do crafting. So I just bought 4 of these, right? So I grabbed my glue sticks. I was going to have them make little books with me, but we ended up doing a different craft. So I didn't end up needing any of this, but it's all bundled up for that purpose. Lori, are you here? These are the scissors that need to be sharpened. They aren't being nice to me lately. Lori, are you the one who sent this to me? I was going to use it as the example for them, like of how to use the people, the Tim Holtz people for decorating the front. Okay, so we got this little basket of trim. Can you see it? Little basket of trim. Let me put the glues down. I have some buttons. What are you rolling over that's making that awful noise? My little wheels are rolling over something. I'm going to use a Tim Holtz first. We're going to make, oh, good gravy. It's this day. What is with this day? Holy schmoly, everything's fighting me, girls. Like, do you ever have a day where you say, like, this might be a good day to go back to bed? It's a good day to just go back to bed. All right. Ugh, good gravy. We're going to make a little cluster on here, a decorative cluster. And I think I am going to put a Tim Holtz people on there. Let me see if I can find one that's like a talking head. Because we're not going to get, obviously we're not going to get a whole Tim Holtz person on there. But I'm going to layer maybe some lace. These are too big. These heads are, although that would be funny. Hold on. That would be hilarious. If it just was like this. Oh my word. That's hilarious. You could make him bigger and make him a bigger bobbling head clip, but I think that's too big. So we're not going to use these particular people. Why are you in there? You don't belong in there. You don't go in there, my friend. Oh, wow. Twinsies. We got twinsies. How do we got 2 of you? All right. I'm looking for a head that is going to be good for this. So we're just going to start flipping through some people. And this is actually positioned this way. Oh my gosh, we could put 2 people on there if we had a couple and their heads were close together. She's adorable. She's so cute. She's cute. Wait. I'm making a big old clip. That's hilarious. Because her arm is sticking out like that. Like she's touching her earring or something. But it looks like she's leaning. Look at this little guy. What? You! It's going to be the puppy. It's got to be the puppy. He's so cute. How did I not know there was a puppy in there? I've never seen a Tim Holtz puppy. Why do we not have more? And you do get cats and puppies is what I want, Tim Holtz. Now that I see it, I want more cats and puppies. I want cats, puppies, birds. Give me all the die cuts of the animals. All right, I have this little bit of brown lace that I could put back here just to add some layers. I could even ruffle it a bit so that it's kind of sticking out and up. So we have this. No, I don't like it ruffled behind his little face. What else can we put back here? Not another piece of lace, but maybe I have some cool brads that I just got, and I have, these are just like random numbers, perhaps page numbers. No, let's look at what we got here. But you see where I'm going with this? I think these are too much. I think I will do something like this. I like the November 2025. Will that fit on there? 1925. Almost the year. That was 2 years before my dad was born. Will you fit on here with him? You will. We're going to cut it down a whole lot, though. We're going to get really tight in here. Hey, Jermaine. Hey, Vicky. How are you? What's everybody up to? This is my second go at being live. And, dang, that first one. First of all, let me just say, not just the first one. I'm struggling today. Like, life is just... Things are just not going smoothly. Life is hard. I'm having a hard time finding my words. I'm just off. You ever have a day where you're just off? I think that's today for me. Could he be sitting on the 1925? He could be positioned right there. That's kind of cute. I'm going to cut this down because, you know, obviously I'm not using all of that. We're not going to let it hang off the edge. For some reason, I don't want to do that. I normally do like doing that, but not today. We're going to glue this down. I could stitch too, but I think I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here, girls. I could run a stitch. I don't like it this way though. Do I put his head right behind that, or put that right behind his head, or behind his feet? The lace is driving me crazy because it keeps moving. So let's just solve that problem right now. Let's just deal with it. Get her done, Gracie. What do you keep making it hard on yourself? Let's get that stuck down. I will end up using this to glue the other stuff down, which will help hold that lace down more permanently. But that was just a given, right? I gotta get that thing glued down. And then, can you see what I'm doing here? Yeah, his head will come up a little bit, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the November down, the date, and then we're gonna position him on top of that. Man, I went to Walmart yesterday. I did a grocery run because my girlfriends were coming over, so I wanted to pick up a few things. So I did a little grocery run, but I did a grocery pickup. I did not go in. I just picked it up, and I need more of this glue. So I thought, oh, I'll just run in because I wanted to see. My Walmart doesn't always have. I couldn't add this to my cart, strangely enough, from Walmart online to just have it in the bags that I. So I ran in. I was going to run in to get the glue, but what happened was I couldn't find a parking spot. Now, girls, let me preface this by saying it's like 3 degrees out. Okay. I could not find a parking spot to my liking, meaning I was not going to walk a terrible long way for the glue. I was like, no, I can come back another day when I can. It's not that critical. I still have some left. I'll come back another day. So I did. I left. I was like, I'm not doing it right now. It's not happening. Oh my gosh, how cute is this, girls? That is not going anywhere. It's like my little prototype. I like it so much more than just the plain heart. In fact, let's jazz up this heart a little bit because I just don't, I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. What if we layered the hearts that I cut like that? What if we layered them? Because I don't really love this one. Oh, I could have used my hot glue. What was I thinking? Come on, get on there. This is really strange. The camera angle, I had it positioned. Oh, that really stuck pretty strongly, really fast. I had the camera angle for the machine, so now it's a very strange angle with which to be working. I'm gonna cut that out because I don't, cut it out, cut that out. Thinking, is there glue on there? Because I don't want it on my skeezers there. Let's add something else to that. Oh, isn't it cute? Thank you, Janet. I appreciate hearing that from you. Thanks for saying so. All right, let's take 1906. This is one of the best freebies I ever got. I can't even tell you, girls. I can't remember where I got it, to be truthful with you, but it was a freebie, a download like that somebody, a graphic designer offered for free. So I have the file on my computer, but I use them a lot. I just really like it. It was a good find. They're like all old labels, right? So I'm gonna put this right there, and then let's find something else to embellish with. Let's stick this right here, and then like a button or something. So not one of those though, because they're too clean and neat. I have those vintage brown buttons that I'm offering scoops of on Whatnot. So I have brown and I have cream ones, obviously. I mean, we've had the white and cream ones for months, but I came into this big bag of vintage brown buttons. And I'm not a huge, I don't want thousands of buttons. Like 100 buttons is fine for me. So like when I have so many, it's like I would much rather be able to share them than I don't need to store thousands of buttons. I don't need it. I don't want it. It stresses me out. So why would I do that to myself? Why? What is this? Because this looks very strange. What is this? Oh, it's a bowling pin. It's like a bowling pin shape. Cool. I bought these from somebody, but I don't need, oh man, that one is really cool. That is so neat. It's got just a neat, it's just a little too big. It's got a really neat, it's got, I don't know that you can see it, but there's some shimmer and shine in that button. Only on part of it though. Okay, now this is going to be cute here, but I don't like that it's not threaded. That I normally would not be picky about that, but we are going to thread it. We're gonna sew. I don't think my tapestry needles will go through here. I think they're too big. Let's see. Yeah, they're too big. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Let me get my little tomato. See if I can find a needle. Oh, I found a threaded needle. Even better. For once today, something went right. For once. All right, we're going to thread this a little bit just because I can't. It's just too plain. We're going to be a messy threading here. I'm going to hold this with my finger. It's going to get glued down, so I'm not going to knot anything. I'm just going to run this through. I think I'm going to shut off my, well, maybe I shouldn't. If I'm going to make more of these, I better not shut off my fabric glue gun. Oh, slippery, Slippery. Girls, I didn't think my hands could get worse, you know, in terms of ugliness. I'm so sorry about that. My hands are brutal in the winter. I get like cracked fingertips and they're just brutal. They're always dry. Doesn't matter what I do. Well, they're in tough shape right now. And then I went and coffee stained paper this morning. So now they're really gross because I was using Distress Oxides to get more color. I want a little more thread on this side. Okay, I'm going to leave the messiness behind it. So we're going to just get this in here. I'm going to cut this needle off. I don't want to lose it, so I'm just going to place it over here carefully. And then I'm going to glue this down with all the thread. In fact, now I have all this thread. I was originally going to use, so I'm going to make like a little messy cluster of thread. And we're going to glue this down like this with the button. Where did the button go? There it is. That's going to get glued down like that. I don't want it in the way of the numbers though. So we're going to be a little fussy about the way it goes. Kind of like that. It's going to look like a messy button job. Just stay where you are because I kind of like you where you are. So don't be budging on me. I just wait and be patient because the glue's coming. Yes, it is. Oh, I had it on its side, you would think. Hey, Lori, how are you? Yes, working with paper is brutal, right? I have two things of lotion here in this room, and I put lotion on my hands like all day long. Could this be clogged? No, it's not clogged. It was just being a brat. It was just taking its own sweet time. There we go. That's going to be so cute. I love this. I love these little clippies. All right. I literally went to my hair drawer and because I was actually looking for the long, skinny, bobby pins. But instead I was like, I have these and I literally never use them. So let's make something out of them. All right. Now that we know this is how we're doing this, I'm going to just mass make 4 of them to make these 4. Because now I have this one. I don't love the back of that one, but it's okay. It's okay. The front is so stinking cute. This one, amazing. That thing is not going anywhere. So I'm going to put this aside and actually, I'm going to glue, you know, I could do the top completely separate. Here's my thought. I think it would be easier if you're like saying, oh man, I have some of those clips, or I want to make these clips for my journal. You're going to go out and buy these if you want. I mean, if you're really excited about it. But if I took this, I mean, this is wide enough. I could probably get a few of these in here. Wow. I have a backup of sewing machines on my table. Give me a second, girls, because we will come back to the machine, but now I have like no room to work here. So we're going to make some space. I'm going to put a few things away. Imagine that. All right. Because I need this again. Okay. I like that brown background. That's a good use of that fabric. And that, I think this could universally go in a bright book. It can go in a distressed, old, vintage, antique looking book. It could do both, right? If I took and just did the backing, I could leave the front for decorating later and it could all be glued. You wouldn't have to have a sewing machine, right? Or you could hand stitch some things if you wanted to. But if I just got the backs done, the clips into the back, I wouldn't necessarily have to do the front right away. You could make all the bases all at once and then have the fronts for decorating with the individual book that you're using it in. If you don't want to have a whole bunch of them made and not know what book it's going into and if it's going to match, you could just get the backs done, get the clips in place, and do the rest later. Like this, right? Like that fits there perfectly. That's like a perfect little size. I like the front color of the yellow better than the back, so I'm going to use this for my clip right here. I'm just going to make this square. So I'm going to fold this piece in half. That's telling me where my center is. And I really want this to go this way, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to make a first little snip going this way. And then I'm just going to snip like a little cross. So I can get, because the clips that I have, they have little teeth on them. And those teeth are kind of hard to get, not hard, but the fabric catches on it. So I do this. That's going to be my front. Okay. So I'm going to put this in there like that. It's a little low, isn't it? You know that Eeyore song, do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie him in a knot? Can you tie him in a bow? Landon had, when he was a baby, he had an, I hope I didn't get rid of it because it was like one of my favorite toys to play with him when he was a baby. But it was a little plush Eeyore, and I don't remember if you pressed his belly or what, but you'd get him to sing, and he would sing the song and his ears would flap up and down to the song. Oh my gosh, so precious. I hope I still have it. If I do, it's like in the basement somewhere. But my goodness, he used to giggle and he'd press it, and I think he was trying to figure out how it worked. Like, he couldn't figure out how Eeyore was doing that to his ears. If I can find it. Oh, I will show it to you girls. So cute. Okay, done, right? I can do the stitching later. Let's get this part. Oh, we got some glue on the table. Let's get this part done because I have 4 more clips. So let's just use them all. This one could be a little smaller if I wanted to use up this scrap. Let me see if I have a bigger scrap. And a more uniform. That one is not very uniform. Let me see if I do. I have a whole bag. Got me a whole bag of scraps over here, girls. And many of them are strips. So this is a good use. Man, that thing is throwing off some heat. I can feel it on my hand when it's that close. All right. See, this is not straight at all. It's not straight, and it's not like, if you put it on here, not only is it not straight, it is not uniformly sized either. But we're going to go this way with it. This is too wide, this piece. So let's cut it down. Let's do a red one. I don't want it this wide, maybe like 2 inches. I think 3 inches, you're getting a little too big here. You're getting a little too big for your britches. All right, now we're gonna do this, right? Is it enough? Do I need to cut it down? No, but I'm gonna center it. There's this. Then there's this, gives me my center. And here's my slit so that I can get this in here. Okay, and then let's put it together. See, now that I know how to do it, this is going to be an easy breezy little process. Oh, where is center? Center is right there. I can cut off the excess, so don't worry about the excess. Let's just get this part done. Oh, I think I'm going to like the polka dots. I think I am. Is that centered for reals, Grace? Yeah, that's pretty darn good. Don't even have to be super accurate. I do need another glue stick though. And wouldn't you know it? Yesterday they were in my way, so I was like, put those glue sticks away. You're not going to need another one for a while, so put them away. And now I need one. See how that works? It's just one of those days, girls. It's just one of those days. Hey, Gia. How are you, friend? What are you up to today? Girls, what are you doing today? What's going on in your world? Why? It feels like it's not coming out. Well, I don't need another one. This feels like it doesn't use a lot of glue, to be truthful with you, this thing. I want this thing to like really not go anywhere, but I want it to be straight. Can you be straight? That would be nice if you were straight. Don't be a brat. Don't be a little brat. All right, I don't really have to glue anything else because stitching around it. So there's 2. Man, now I wish oh, I did that one backwards. I did that one backwards. Let go, let go. That glue works real good. I did it backwards. Look, the back is covered, not the front. Ding, ding. You really goofed that one up, Gracie. Hang tight. Hang tight. I really did. I really screwed that one up. But although this way your back is exposed, I suppose if you did the front and the back, the whole thing would be one big fluffy fluffernutters. Do I have any more of that red fabric? Let's do it. Let's do it. And actually, I'm thinking, girls, what if we actually used, like, what if we had something else on top so that it was like this, like it, so that you had a red background and something in front of it, like a people or something. It would have to be something softer than a people though, because the paper, as you're pressing down on it, it would keep getting stuck, right? Or like ripped or bent or whatever. Could do this. That would be a very unusual looking clippy. I think that the fabric would need to be something different, right? My head was processing something. I stopped. I know I stopped like in the middle of doing that. My head was trying to process something. I'm so sorry, girls. That was like a total like brain freeze, as they call it, or whatever. I just need a tiny piece of batting. Let's take this leftover piece. And this looks like a little banner in my head. This little triangle right here looks like a little banner. So I'm going to put this back here. Like that. It looks like a little diaper now. I don't need this. This will fit on there. What if I didn't even like, I could keep the teeth there for grabbing onto the paper if I just glued it right on top. Now this is a total recognizance, like whether we're trying to save this thing. We're trying to come up with a fun way. That looks like a little diaper, which is hilarious to me. I'm going to cut this down just slightly shorter than the front because I really like that frayed edge right there. And then I have to decide, do I want to stick with this shape or don't I? I kind of like the idea of it being a little arrow. You know me, girls. Not measure. Oh, see, I didn't measure, and then look what I did. Now it looks like a bikini bottom. Why is my head obsessed with, like, looks like underwear, like with things you wear on your bottom? A diaper, a bikini, underwear. That's what that looks like to me, and that's so funny. That just cracks me up. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I just don't like it. It's again, I used to say, it's just enough. I can't cut a circle straight to save my life, so I wouldn't even attempt to do a circle. Oh, that's funny as all heck. I was intending that that would look kind of like a like an arrow, but instead it looks like a bikini bottom to me. I see bikini bottom. What do you see when you see those together? There's no mistakes. Oh, Lord. No mistakes in crafting. Oh, my goodness. All right. What if we did sew this? If we put some stitches in this thing, what would it look like? I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering if we went to a straight stitch and we stitched right down the middle of it, and then we went, I can cut it down further, but let's just see. Oh, this machine does not do a good job. Oh, I lied. I was gonna say it doesn't do a good job with precision, but it did get right down the middle. So I lied. Liar, liar. Pants are on fire. I don't know, girls. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing my mind. Where do you come from? Where are you coming from? Oh, you're on there. That's why. It's like, why is there an extra thread? We're going to do this a couple of times, so bear with me. I am going to add a few stitches here and there to hold it together. It's going to look a little quilty. It's going to look a little quilty. It looks a mess right now with all these threads, but my idea. So Gannon had his friend Ty here for the first part of the week. And Gannon and I watched a show maybe a couple of years ago now. I don't remember. It may have been a couple of years ago now that we watched this show. I think it's on Netflix. I wasn't paying that much attention when he put it back on. He put it on the TV so Ty could watch it. It's called The Watcher. Have you guys watched that movie? It's not a movie. It's a series. It's a short series. It's not terribly long, but it's based on a true story of a house in maybe in New Jersey, on the East Coast somewhere. I think the real house that the show is based off of is in New Jersey. This is looking awful, so I'm just gonna keep on with it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna give up. Remember that stick-to-itness that we talked about earlier? That's me right now, and I just keep making it look uglier and uglier by the minute. Just keep going, Grace. Just keep going. Now I feel like this just needs to be the base of something because I don't love it whatsoever. So I'm going to abandon this for a minute. This whole thing, that whole debacle is going off to the side. We have two really cute ones going here. I did the same thing here. I did the same thing, didn't I? No, I did it right. Oh, good gravy. Scared myself. I scared me. I did. All right, let's do a red one because I was really liking the red one and then I screwed it up. So let's just get to it. Let's get to it. Where's the scissor? It's a great scrap buster. A scrap user upper. I like the red. I like me some red. We're gonna go. Oh, geez, Louise, what you doing there? It's a little longer than it needs to be. Gracie, it would be so much easier for you if you would just use your darn rotary cutter to cut everything all at once. I'm not using the right ruler, but it's okay. Nobody really gives a flying fleep. Flying fleep. I didn't swear. I didn't do it. Cutting in the middle. And it's not precise. Doesn't need to be. Remember, we don't want the back. We want the front. Like that. So before you go gluing things together, girls, Oh, I better move this down to the bottom because I can cut the top smaller, which I likely will do. But let's get this in the middle. Okay, there we go. I like a Z position of that. Is anybody else crafting alongside me? What are you crafting? What are you creating? Talk to me, girls. Talk to me. What is going on in your world? I think this, not the mistake that I'm making, but as I'm learning how to use this little glue gun, it's like a little pen glue gun, which is super handy on my desk. It's not really huge. I've been trying, you have to let this thing come all the way back up to get more glue. I've been trying to like depress it and then just do little bits, like little shots of glue, and it doesn't work that way. It's not working that way. All right, these are gonna go through the machine. So I'm just gonna mass do this part. Let's get this part done, and then I'll run them through the machine all at once. I don't know that I want another red one. One red one might be enough for me. So let's look for another fabric. So it would be nice to have a variety, right? So maybe not use this one again. I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't mind it. Let's just use it. I have it. It's just sitting around. It didn't have a job, so let's give it a job. Let's give it something to do. Man, I have threads all over me. They're all over me. All right, we're going to use this. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to fold, and cut. There. 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 That's good. That's good. I think it's easiest. This is feeling very rectangular. I think it's too big. I might use this to make 2 of them. It's just too big overall. So let's make 2 smaller ones. That was not right. What you just did, Gracie, was not right in the least. I'm trying to figure out where the middle is. Here, let's go that way more. Cutting it down the middle. I'm going to use this to make 2. Because they're getting bigger and bigger as I go. Like they're getting bigger and bigger. I can cut those other ones down, but I think it really is easiest at this point to fold this in half and do your snip, because now you know you're in the middle. If you want it in the middle. If that's what you want. So this can go horizontally or it can go long ways. I'll do one of each. Let's do one horizontal and one long. Get down in there. Come on. I know you want to cooperate. I know. It's got to be straight though. It's not even straight. Okay. Now you, same deal here. We're going to go the other way on this one. I'm going to go vertically. The cut doesn't matter, I don't think, because I'm doing a big enough snip. Snip, snip. Nope. Not the front, Gracie, not the front. We're clipping in the back. This one's going to go this way horizontally, so it'll be long and skinny, where the other one's long and skinny. They're both long. It's taller than it is wide. This one's going to be wider than it is tall. They're opposites. They're opposites. Why is this bunching up on me? There, that's better. Okay. We're going to do the glue right in. Oh, that looked awful. It's okay. This is actually a high temperature glue gun, but I haven't really burnt myself. You know, you would think that that would be really hot coming through the fabric, but it hasn't been. It's not hot at all, actually. It's holding it, but it's not like so hot that it's burning my finger through the fabric, just so you know. Just in case you're wondering how that's all working out. I did discover, though, I have to move kind of fast because the glue cools off rather quickly, and then it doesn't stick. Oh my gosh, girls, I did it wrong again. I did do it wrong. I did. Look, 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 it's the wrong side. I'm not accepting that as my truth. I'm not, because the other one is, oh, well, maybe this one. That one's not going anywhere. This one, on the other hand, I was able to wrench it out of there. I don't know if I'm going to get it open again, though. Wowzer, Grace. You know what I'm going to do? We're just going to go with the other. We're going to use the other side. I'm just going to redo, because no one will know that that glue is down in there. No one cares. No one knows. I did it again, girls. This is what I'm saying. Like, okay, today. So when I have days like this, I think to myself, this is not the day to do anything. And for my household, it's not the day to do bills. It's not the day to do taxes. It's not the day to do anything of consequence. It's a day to just do really mindless things, because I cannot get my mind to work today. Obviously, I keep making the same mistake over and over again. Right? It's you, Gracie. It really is you. Okay, so the one thing I would think about, if you are going to run this through your machine, you need to leave some room for this to run through your machine. Like, that's going to be, I don't know that I'll get that through the machine. Maybe. Let's try it, because I've got them all done now. They're all, there was just, right? It's just those. And this one is the other one that I screwed up. Yeah, it is not, that glue is not going anywhere. So we know the glue, this hot glue with the fabric glue, is working really good. Thanks, Surebonder. All right, where are you plugged in? Because I am going to unplug you now, because I think I'm done with using you for this moment. All right, we're going to go to here, and we're going to do some stitches around them. And I think at that point, yeah, look at how close that is to the edge. I'm not sure we're going to get this through here. Let's do a zigzag again, because it's just cute. A ziggy and a zaggy right there. And I just have to see which side of the zigzag is the needle on at this point. Well, too late now, Gracie. You're in it. You're in it to win it. Oh, I'm pressing my other presser foot. That's hilarious to me. I was pressing the presser foot of the one that is on the floor. I went too far. I gotta go back one. I'm gonna drop the needle down, flip it. I really do like the, went too far again. I do like the raggedy edges, like Raggedy Andy. Raggedy Andy, right off the edge there. That was terrible, because I went right off the edge. There we go. Cute. I will cut that. It looks like a little postage stamp, actually. That looks like a little postage stamp. I think what I'm going to do with these ones is get them to this place, and then I'm going to leave them not decorated, and I'm going to put them all in a folder with the what is going on? Are you back? Oh, gravy. When I'm going to leave them like this and put them in the folder with the finished ones, so that when I'm working on a book, I can then decorate it the way I want for that book. That's what I was saying earlier. You wouldn't have to actually, I just get them to this point and then just leave them. So that's what we're going to do. This doesn't have batting all the way up. I think the batting only goes to there. Yep, I just ran into batting right there. Yep. I want to make sure I have batting all the way around. I don't know what's going on. I lost you guys again for a second there. That was weird. You're building up your stash of cards. So, Lori, when you're making them, are you making, for example, birthday cards, or are you making the bases and not putting a sentiment on them so that you have blank cards that you can stamp any sentiment on? I'm just curious. No, I want one more stitch. Do you think I can get one more out of this? No, it's like right on the edge. That was a bad decision, Gracie. Uh-oh, you're stuck. What's going on here? One more. There. I'm trying to get it as close to the edge as possible. Which probably isn't a good decision. I should leave myself more room than that to work and cut and all that stuff. Because like, look now, I need to cut this and it's so close to the edge. I'm really close to cutting the stitching. So it probably isn't a good idea. Oh, look at that. It just, the fabric folded over, exposing that bit of batting right there. It's okay. It's not the end of the world, Gracie. It's all okay. Okay, I'm not going to go all crazy now and try to get this like super close to the edge. This one's going to be really tight. This is running underneath my presser foot, which is not ideal, but we're going to do it anyway. I have faith in Babsy. Come on, Babsy. You got this, girl. There we go. You did it. You did it. You did it. Oh, you're such a rock star. Oh, don't, I talk nice to my machines. Uh-oh, something sounds wrong. Something sounds wrong. Something didn't sound good there. We're just gonna hope for the best. We got it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Oh my word, this one's got all kinds of stuff poking out. It's like your boobs hanging out of your shirt. Like, you're so indecent. Stuff that stuff away. Put it away. Don't be showcasing your innards. Those innards are meant for private consumption. Look at how cute this one is. It's so teeny tiny. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh, I actually do like the littler ones more than the big ones. Oh, that's what she said. What, Grace? Okay. Does everybody know what show that's from? Oh my gosh, Ganna and I are obsessed with that show. We have watched many, many hours, many hours of that show. If you don't know what it's from, you would not find that funny. But if you know what show it's from, it is hilarious. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, you went one too far. Oh, don't go backwards, Grace. It's not a good idea. I just went too far. I took it too far, girls. We're going to try to redeem ourselves here. Oi, oi, oi. Girls, I'm cracking myself up on a Friday. It is Friday, right? I believe it is, yes. That means, okay, my other boys are gone to Wyoming, but Landon should be coming home tonight. That's his plan anyway. The kid comes home too much. He's supposed to be at college. Don't tell him I said that. We have kind of tried to indicate to him that he really needs to stay at school. He can't be coming home every single weekend. That's not the point of living at college. Oh, I love having him here though. So I do love having him here so much. This one is the one that's backwards. I suppose you could still use it that way and just have the teeth on the back. It doesn't matter, does it? It's not that curved that it's a big deal. Is that all of them? Nope, I got to do this one. Yeah, so he's coming home this afternoon. It's Valentine's, and his Valentine lives in Devil's Lake. So he's coming home. Oh, goodness. Did I just lose my thread? No, I didn't. Okay. Here we go. This one's going to be a big one. This one's going to be a big one. See how many more stitches I needed? This is kind of funny using the presser foot right here on the table. It's kind of a funny deal. I'm not used to it, but it's not bad. It's not hard. This machine also has, you can just turn this on and it'll just keep stitching. So you're not controlling it with the presser foot, which I've never seen a machine that has that, I don't think. Maybe just the other machines that I have don't have that. Maybe it's common and I just don't have a lot of experience. Could be, could be, it could be. I'm developing a headache, which means I need to hydrate. That's what it means, girls. It's what it means. I'm going to go a couple more here. There. Just wanted to make that so really secure. Okay. That one looks really awful like that. All right. Remember what we said about your innards? Stop showing off what you got hidden underneath the garments. It's not appropriate. We are decent people here at the Comfy Nest with Grace. We are not indecent. Red and white. Just, I can't with how cute that is. I can't. All right, so I just used all of the clips that were in my drawer, and now I want more. I want to make more of them. Look at how cute these are. Oh my word, girls. I think I'm gonna, when I go get the glue, I'm gonna buy more clips. Because to me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7's not enough. I don't know. What do you think? Do you would you decorate these completely at this point? Like that one? That could go on any book, right? I really like the heart. Would you decorate these completely at this point, or would you put them away like this so that you can decorate them for the particular project that you're using them for? I make birthday, get well, sympathy, thinking of you, and sometimes anniversary. So you have them all ready to go. That's perfect. Because then they are literally just like, it's like your little own Hallmark store, but better. Because you are so talented at it. You are so very good at it. I'm sure people tell you that all the time. Your cards are amazing. Just amazing. At our at the clinic locally, there's a pharmacy on the inside. It's a locally owned pharmacy. So it's not like a Walgreens or anything like that. It's locally owned. And the women who work there, I don't know whose cards they are, but they have like a card display, and all of the cards that you buy there are handmade by somebody. They're not, you know, like bought from Hallmark, or isn't one like American Greeting Company? They're not made by those national companies. They are handmade just like Lori does. And they're like, you know, $4 or $5 a piece, which I think is totally worth it. You pay that much for a manufactured one. Lori, yours are, I hope the lady who makes those isn't here, but yours are top notch when I think about the cards that are there. And yours, premium dollar, girl, premium dollar. They're each one of them is like such a gift to get. They're an absolute treasure. I just want you to know that, and I'm like sincere beyond measure, like from the bottom of my heart. That is truth, and that's fact in my mind, in my heart. Okay, these I'm not keeping this little thing, but these hearts, I'm just gonna stash them away with these things together, since like I could use those to glue onto journal pages. I'm not, these I will keep. These will not get destroyed. The extra bits, you know me with my fabric. I got my fabric drawer over here. I'm going to put the littlest pieces in the fabric drawer. If I can get it open, all my cords are in the way. And then the bigger pieces that go in the bin. That's just the way I organize. If I need a bigger piece, I go to my bin. If I need just little scraps of pieces, I go to my drawer. Bins and drawers, bins and drawers. Okay. I am loving these so much. I got to buy myself some more of these little clamps. I just got to. I'd love to know what you think. Oh, this is one of those things that if you love doing it and it brings you joy, it brings double joy, right? Because whenever you've sent me one, they're such a gift. They're such a treasure. So I get joy from the fact that you made it is so special, but they're always so gorgeous on top of that, like little works of art. All right, girls, I'm going to go. I'm going to go this time for reals, and I'm going to hang it up myself. I'm not going to let YouTube kick me off like that happened earlier. I'm looking for the cover to my scissors. There it is. I got to fix my machine and figure out why I can't get my not the presser foot, the little, what is this thing called? I got to figure out how to get this on. I don't understand how it attaches. Like, literally have no idea. This is not normal. I gotta figure it out. Normally they unclip right here, but this one doesn't. YouTube video time. Girls, go have a beautiful, blessed day. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you. If you're not on the Telegram channel and you need the link to that, comment, and I will give you the link to the Telegram channel if you want to get on it, so that when I go live, you can get a live notification. I go live mostly over on Facebook, but I am on YouTube here every Friday, and I'm going to start, I am going live and creating on Whatnot as well. If you are a Facebook subscriber, I will be live with you guys, I think at 2 o'clock today. So I'll see you guys at 2. Everybody else, have a beautiful, blessed, lovely weekend. Let me see how I hang this thing up now, because, I don't know how. How do you shut this thing down? Here we go. I gotta find the right buttons. Got to find it.